So in this video, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go through my YouTube channel and I'm going to just kind of cover a whole bunch of different sections on the channel that you may have questions about. And by the way, if you have questions, definitely put it down below and I will answer that. But again, I'm going to go from the main page to the back, the studio and things like that. Just kind of giving you a whole overview on the channel in case that you're new here to YouTube and all that. Just keep in mind that this thing changes all the time, but nevertheless, hopefully this gives you some value. Make sure you subscribe. Definitely let me know what you think because we are going to have more videos coming out. So here we are on my main channel, or in this channel I have multiple other channel as well, and I'm gonna cover some of the things that you're gonna see here, right? So essentially what you're gonna have here is that this is gonna be like the first look on the channel, and as you can see right here on the top, you're gonna have your channel banner, right? So you could do this very simple. You could just click here and obviously get a different picture and all that. We're gonna show you that in about a second or so. But again, this channel banner is something that you could do. I use Canvas and I was able to create this by myself. It wasn't really that complicated. I actually got this picture, removed the background, got the setup, and I was able to do that. There's many, reviews here that show you how to do it. But if not, you could go to all the websites out there like Fiverr.com and things like that. And again, you should be able to get one for really not too much money, right? If you come down here, you're going to have the name. And this is going to say content creator tools. Obviously, this is going to be the name of my channel. And this is that new thing that YouTube is trying. This is pretty new here into YouTube, but again, you could have a URL or you could have one of those things right here. Again, you have a couple different tabs. Obviously, this is going to be my channel. So customize the channel, manage video. You go down here, you're going to have home. You're going to have this tab right here that has all the videos that you have posted. You can kind of see them right there, right? You're going to have your shorts as well. This is in case you produce shorts. Playlist. This is why it's so important to create playlists. You can see some of the playlists and things like that. And some of the private ones as well. Like I've been working out. And in my case, it's going to show this. Obviously, in your case, it's not going to show that, right? You have your community tab, which is something that, you have to have a specific amount of subscribers. There's a requirement right there on what you got to have to be able to have that community tab. You have the channel tab, and you got a couple other tabs in here, guys. Some of these tabs is going to be all about what you have and depends you, but just keep in mind that as you grow here in YouTube, some of those tabs are going to be available to you as well. And every simple tab is going to have some kind of strategy behind that. Like the community tab definitely has a strategy, and again, there's other tabs out there as well. My other channel got the shopping tab and things like that, but the big one here, it's going to be this about tab. If you click here, it's going to give you some information. Make sure you write something in there and make sure you have an email, because I tell you what, some people may want to send you some stuff. Some people may want to contact the channel to work with you and things like that. You got to be able to have that, right? So that's kind of like the channel right here. If I go back into the main page, just to give you an idea, this is
so
why
the GoPro community is going insane.
Let me silence this. It's so powerful to actually have playlists. You can see some of the playlists, how the channel is organized here, how to YouTube, streaming gear, gear review, unboxing and first impressions. So obviously you want to be able to have some kind of strategy here, because a lot of views does come from this right here, right? Now, if we come here to the top, you're going to have a plus sign. If you click on the plus sign, obviously you're going to be able to upload a video. You're going to be able to go live. You're going to be able to create a post. Obviously, again, some of those choices like go live and create a post may be different to you. Depends how new you are into YouTube, if you haven't met other requirements as well. You're going to have the tab, the notification tab to the right, and then you're going to have the picture. If I click on the picture, you're going to have a different kind of things that you could do right here. We actually going to go into the YouTube, again, YouTube Studio, and we're going to go into the back end of the channel. Obviously, you guys don't see this, the regular audience. This is going to be, if you're a content creator, this is kind of what you're going to have right here. And you're going to have great information here that you need to have in order to continue to push forward and make better content, right? These analytics are going to be great for you. So definitely don't discard the analytics. A lot of guys, they don't, and then you don't know what videos are doing what videos are doing, good or whatever, right? So let's go back into it and let's talk a little bit about it. It's going to be the first video that I just posted right here. This is the number one video that has been, or actually the video that was posted recently, right? And now it could give you a couple things. I like seeing the ranking view, because it's 4 out of 6, and it kind of gives you more information there. 1 view so far. I posted this morning. Impression. And again, you know, being a new channel, sometimes it takes a little bit for the video to get some views, so they could actually collect some analytics and giving it to you. You got channel analytics, 227 subscribers. Obviously, this is a very new channel. Started working the channel back 4 months since I actually committed to the channel. But again, some of the channel analytics there in the last 4 months is still growing up. Some of the views, we got 11,000 views. I mean, this is kind of like a Snapchat of what's going on, you know, top videos right here, but really not so much into details. You see some of the latest comments, some of the videos that we have published, and information like that. This tab right here is news, and YouTube every now and then is going to give you some news. So, you know, you can pay attention to those things, right? Right here it says, what is the news in studio, or what is new in studio? And again, you have some information there as well, that again, you know, some information that you could gather. Now we're gonna go here to the left, and you're gonna have dashboard, you're gonna have content, you're gonna have playlists, analytics, comments, subtitle, copyright. I mean, you could go into it every single one and potentially make a video about every single one, because there's a lot to kind of think about there. But if you go to content, here's what I like about this. All the videos are going to show, and in my case, you see some of the videos that I got. Some of the videos that I got scheduled. This one's scheduled to go. And again, some of the videos that are public and all that. I like to typically come here and click on views. And I like to see my top videos, kind of give you an idea of the videos that are doing pretty well, or, you know, essentially the videos that are just doing good that you did, and those actually did pretty decent, right? You can see some of the analytics on those videos, and then trying to figure out what you did good in those videos so you can replicate that. And I like to see the days too. Sometimes it takes a time for a video to do good. So again, you know, this one has 8,200 views, but it was released back in May, which I was just posting videos. I actually started working the channel August 4, like actually work the channel, right? So again, you can see some of the stuff. For example, if I come here and I go all the way down, this video that I did right here, October 6, 2022, has 2,000 views. And that's pretty good, because this is actually a video that I started working. So you look, in about 2 months, this video have gotten 2,000 views. So that's a pretty decent video right there, right? This one is a video that I did as well, 1,000 views. And this is a video that I just recently did, let's see, October 27th. So that one did pretty good. Now you can kind of go into the analytics, and you can kind of figure out essentially what this video is doing. Again, we're clicking on the analytics on a video. Now you can see that in the last 48 hours, I've gotten 148 views, over 72 views a day. You can see how the trajectory right here, it kind of was like whatever. And then at some point here, which is November 15, picked up, and now it's here. Now, this video has the potential to get hundreds of thousands of views, million views. I mean, it does, but it's going to take time. One of the things that a lot of people don't understand here in YouTube, is that it takes time for your video to get views, right? A lot of people put videos, you expect it to happen right away. It's not going to happen right away. It's going to take definitely time. And this one right here is going to be an example out of that one. Maybe in about a year or 2 years, maybe this video is going to be doing really fantastic, right? And I tell you this, I have proven this. I got another channel which I got since 2013, so coming up to 10 years, and some of the top videos are videos that I did 5, 6, even 7 years ago. So I know that's going to be for sure. But again, you got a lot of analytics here, guys. You have the watch time. You have subscribers that you gain. If you come down here, you have a ton of different analytics. YouTube does a fantastic way to provide you with information, and again, it's pretty awesome. Rich, you could click in here, you can see some of the top traffic sources. As you can see right here, YouTube search is a big one, 58.6, which is great, because I actually was targeting that right there, right? So that was something that I was targeting. And Google search as well, 69%, which again, it was something that I was targeting. If you look in here, some of the sources, I guess, in a way, or some of the things that people actually type, that kind of brings them into that video. You could continue content suggesting your video, playlists. I mean, a lot of information here. You have impressions and how do they lead to watch. If I go to engagement, now it's going to give me some of the engagement. Average duration time is about a minute and 23. Likes versus dislike, audience retention. I love this chart right here because look, it gives you this right there, right? So that's a pretty decent audience retention. I believe is, let's see. It says 70% of your viewers are still watching at the 30-minute mark, which is actually quite good. And then you could kind of get more as well. You see that, right? Average percentage 62.1, which is really, really good. So again, all this information is information that you need to gather and kind of come out with a strategy to continue to replicate good content, continue to make good content that is going to be good for your audience, right? You just don't want to see this and kind of let it go, right? This video did pretty well, so I need to figure out how to do it again, right? And again, you could have a little bit, let's say 90 days. You could click some of the 90 days. Once again, you can see this right here, right? So you can see how it's going up, right? So again, pretty decent when it comes to that. There is a lot more that you could get out of the video analytic. Specifically, we're talking about a video. You could go to editor and make some changes. You could go to comments. You could go to subtitle, copyright. I mean, you got the audience right here. Give you information about subscribers versus subscribers. You see this, not subscribe. It kind of makes sense because I was targeting search results, right? 72% comes from the United States. And again, this number right here, by the way, if you're new into YouTube, a lot of people get into this. It's very common for you to have a really high not subscribe percentage versus subscribe. So don't get too wrapped up around that. Let's go back and let's go ahead. And again, it gives you a look at all the comments, restriction, what's public. You could do a little bit of filtering here as well. You can see filter, and you could go to live. I have not done any live in here. You could go to post, but in all the channels I have done a lot of live. If we come down to the next one, it's going to be the playlist. Again, the playlist could be utilized. There's strategies to use the playlist in different setup as well. You have analytics right here, and this is going to give you all the analytics in the entire channel, not individually a video. This is just primarily the whole channel. So as you can see right here, 971 views in the last 48 hours. And I tell you, very, very excited because just saw about a month or so ago, it was about 600. So the channel is growing steady, which is good. And the reason why is because I'm uploading video steady, right? The more videos you upload, the more opportunities to bring views into the channel. So you got to kind of keep that in mind. A lot of times people upload a couple videos, you think you're going to, get a lot of views. No, the more videos that you do, the more videos that are working towards you and bringing you into the channel, right? Expect a good year or 2 years and even sometimes more. We're really not that good results into that day, right? And that day may be different for you, it may be different for me, right? I'm expecting about maybe a good coming up to 4 months, or I'll actually pass the 4-month mark. So I'm expecting about another 8 months before I actually see some really good potential out of the channel. I'm going to continue to work it. I'm going to try not to get discouraged. But again, you have your live update right here. 227 subscribers. We're doing good. In the last 28 days, we gained 25 subscribers. And again, you know what? There will be a day, knowing this because I got another channel, that 25 subscribers, it will be, I don't know, in a day, you could get 100, 200 subscribers. But again, you got to get to that day, right? You got to get to that day. So again, 11,000 views, 270 hours watched. I like to come here and go to 90. And the reason why is because it gives you a more of a, like a graph in a way. I'm not really completely happy about this. I wish it would be a little bit more of an incline, but we're going to continue to work it. If you go to 365 degrees, you can kind of see here, or days, excuse me, you could kind of see it there, right? So again, love this. I come here all the time. I live in the analytics. I look at them. Some of the top videos, what I look about here is videos that I just recently did to see if they're doing pretty good, or videos that I haven't done that are still ranking. I know, like for example, this video, June 23rd, 2022. So what, a good amount over 6 months, and it's my #1 video. This month it got 1,100 views. Now think about this, guys. If you get 10 videos that are getting 1,000 views, or actually, excuse me, if you get videos that are getting 1,000 views every month, and you get maybe a good 30-40 of them, it will be good. It's gonna add up pretty quickly. You could manage some affiliate links, you could manage some accent income coming in. I mean, it's pretty serious. So again, you look at a video and you see 1,000 views in 1 month, and you may think, well, that's not that much. But the reality here is not that video. We're talking about when you have a good 50 videos doing that. So keep that in mind. I love seeing this. This videos that I just did, and they're doing pretty decent. So it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on up here on the right above my picture. Right there, you got a little bit more information as well. Now, from there, again, you could kind of go into the same concept of a video analytics. You could go to content, and now you're going to go into like pretty much the whole channel. It's going to give you some, videos that are doing well. You can see some, videos that are doing fantastic. How the viewers are finding your videos. YouTube search 56.4, which is pretty good because I'm actually targeting a lot of the search results in this channel. I'm going for a lot of the how-tos and things like that. I want to get into the search results because, in my opinion, search results, it brings a lot of views because your videos are evergreen. They're always getting views. So I kind of want to get into that a little bit. I know there's some controversy, people saying browse versus search, but again, top videos right here. And again, if I come up here, audience, it gives you some information on the audience, all the channel that your audience watch. This is actually pretty good because you could come here and check out some of those channels to see what you have in common with them, right? Maybe you could collaborate and things like that. Videos growing your audience. This right here is pretty fantastic because it tells you when your videos are being watched. So again, this one right here is pretty good if you're trying to figure out what time you want to release. Well, let's look at it. And Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning, many or the viewers are online. So that may be a good time for you to release, right? Top countries as well. Watch time from subscribers, age and gender. You kind of want to see this too, what ages, because again, my top demographic right here is going to be 25 to 34 because again, you kind of want to make videos towards that demographic. Usually people that follow you have a lot to relate with you. So it's not uncommon for having people that follow you that is kind of very relatable to you. Research. This is something new here in YouTube. This is where you type here a term and something. YouTube is going to give you some suggestions and things like that. I haven't really messed with this that much, but again, if you put how to, let's kind of follow that, and it's going to give you how to draw, how to tie, and search volume is going to be high and all that. So again, this could kind of help you for you to make videos here in this platform. Keep that in mind. All right, so let's go here to the left. Let's go into comments. Obviously, pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna have comments that people are gonna be able to put. You're gonna be able to reply to the comments. And if you go to helpful review, this is what some of the words that you don't want people cursing and things like that may show up there, right? Let's continue here with subtitles. I haven't messed with subtitles as much, but obviously you could do subtitle. You got copyright right here, and this is going to allow you or tell you somebody's copying your videos, and you could put a request. I have done this a couple times. YouTube has a pretty decent system that tells you if somebody's using your video. So if that happened to you, just be advised that it's going to show right here. You're going to be able to submit a claim. Obviously, monetization in this channel, we are not monetized, but in other channels we are, and in that case, it's going to show you the type of monetizations that you have. It's going to show you, things like the money. It's going to show you if you have super tens and things like that. There is other channels that I do have that have the customization. If you click here, here's where you're going to set up some of the first page, right? So again, if you look at my main channel, and we're going to go ahead and kind of open another tab right here, just so we can see it. But if we look at this,
so the GoPro,
obviously I got a video right here. That video is going to be a channel trailer or a video coming up to another people. So again, if you are subscribed to the channel and you show up here, you're probably going to see another video. But if you're not subscribed, you're going to see the video that I'm going to put in there. And you can see the sections as I show you the section. Here's a section. You can organize this, you can move it around and all that. Now, branding right here is going to be obviously your thumbnail picture or your picture for your channel. You're going to have your thumbnail right here. Oh, excuse me, your banner right here. And you're going to have this thing right here if you want to put it as well, which I've done videos about that too. If you can see it, it shows right here. So people will be able to subscribe, right? So all that is going to be done in that. Basic information. Again, you're going to have your description that you're going to write right here. You're going to have your YouTube handle. That's what it's called. That is recently put in here in YouTube. You can channel name. Make sure you pick a good channel name, right? And you're going to be able to request a channel URL and things like that. Add up some links, put your email and all that, right? All that is going to be on the customization. Pretty simple. Let's jump into audio library. And this one is actually pretty good because a lot of people want to get music and things like that. Well, you could get music here, right? You could search through the music. And what I like about this is that once you click on the music, look, you could kind of click here. It's going to tell you, oh, let's look at this one. Actually, let's go ahead here. Let's play. Nope. Okay, license type. All right, so this would tell you, okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to figure out. This would tell you if you could use it. For example, this one right here says you could use this audio trap in any of your videos, including videos that are monetized. So you could actually do that. And if I click here, now, is that something that you want? Just click the download right here, and then you could edit your video with that music, right? You have sound effects as well. So again, whatever you need is going to be right here. And then some of the music that you know, if you put a little star, you should be able to see it right there. Let me come back here. Like if I start this and I come here, it should show there eventually. There we go. It's showing there now, right? So again, you know, you could get a lot of stuff in here. Obviously, it's not going to be like super the best ever, but again, you know, it's just a lot of information that you could get right there. Obviously, from here, you could go to settings. And then the settings here, you could do a lot of general stuff. You could do a lot of upload defaults that every time you upload a video, it's going to show there. You could, you know, manage the permission. You can manage a lot of different things. Agreements, when you have to sign agreements and things like that into YouTube, it's going to show there. You know, some of the general settings, some of the black words that you don't want to show on the channel. All that is going to be into the setting. Very, very simple to do right there, right? And let me come back here to the channel.
So the GoPro.
And again, I just wanted to give you kind of like a little, you know, a little overview of the things that you may see behind the scene in YouTube. If you're new into the setup here, if you're new into, you know, making videos and all that, make sure that you look at your analytics and make sure you study that. And again, you know, if it's something that a video is doing really well and you want to kind of change it around, you kind of want to replicate that and kind of make it better, the analytics is going to tell you a lot. And make sure you set up your channel the right way. It's going to help you a ton. Is going to bring views into the channel. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.